From New York City, where police have a suspect in custody in the brutal stabbing death of a teenage student. The victim, 18-year-old Tessa Majors, was in her first year at Barnard, the women's college affiliated with Columbia University. The rattled community held a vigil for her last night. Sources tell CBS News the suspect under arrest is 13 years old. Errol Barnett is at Barnard College. Errol, what else do we know at this point?
Well, CBS News has learned the 13-year-old suspect has been charged with second-degree murder. The NYPD says they were canvassing an area near the crime scene when they saw this suspect wearing clothing similar to that of suspects from the park. Now, this teen had possession of a knife and admitted to detectives that he and two friends robbed Tessa Majors and stabbed her.
I think that this is just kind of a shock.
Barnard College students were emotional Thursday after news emerged their classmate freshman Tessa Majors had been killed in a park near campus.
It could have been anyone, and it's just so unfortunate that it happened to someone who was so young.
Just before 7 p.m. Wednesday, police say Majors was stabbed several times by 1 to 3 people after a struggle in the park. She staggered up these steps into the street where a school security guard eventually saw her and called 911. She later died at the hospital. The park is a popular thoroughfare for many college students who live near or around campus. According to NYPD statistics, crime is up in this park, and the city's murder rate is also up some 8%. Why is the murder rate higher this year compared to last, despite your best efforts?
Look, it's a question we are asking ourselves strategically, not just, we feel it emotionally. Every single one of us gets the same reports every morning, and they're not just numbers to us. They're human lives. In the 1960s and 70s, crime was so rampant in Morningside Park, the Daily News said locals referred to it as Muggingside Park. But in 2001, the New York Times declared Morningside had emerged from its nightmare, writing, quote, "Children are in the playgrounds, and Columbia students routinely settle under trees to read." The community is now left to mourn a rising star. A Virginia native, Majors interned at a local newspaper in high school and was already making a name for herself at Barnard.
She was really kind and really good at guitar.
A bass player and singer, Majors was part of 2 bands. One recently put out an album. The NYPD says all hands are on deck to solve this crime.
The idea that a college freshman at Barnard was murdered in cold blood is absolutely not only painful to me as a parent, it's terrifying to think that that could happen anywhere.
And we should note that back in April, 3 women were attacked near that park on separate occasions. We also want to show you this message that Major's father posted to Facebook just a few months ago for her 18th birthday. He wrote, quote, "I can't wait to see what the next 18 years have in store." Majors would be on campus right now preparing for a final exam, as the other students are doing right now. Instead, her parents are having to make arrangements for her funeral. Tony?
Errol, so sorry for that girl's family. I mean, thank you very much. You just don't. You send them off to college.
Yes.
Right.
It's the next stage of their life.
Yeah.
It's disturbing for this to happen on a college campus or anywhere in America, as the mayor said.
And as her father said, so much hope you have for your children.
Yeah. You were saying, Tony, you used to walk through that park.
I used to live at the bottom of that hill, so I was part of the park's. I knew it had gotten better. It's disturbing to hear that it may have taken a step back.
Maybe it's off limits now for college students.
Errol, thank you very much.